YouTube? It's your girl, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I'm coming at you all today with the Keeping the Confidence entry. I have not done Keeping the Confidence in a long time. I want to say like 5 or 6 months. It's been a long time since I've had a Keeping the Confidence entry. But here goes, guys. You all know I get real in this series. I don't sugarcoat. I don't play around. I don't mess around. I don't bite my tongue for anybody in my Keeping the Confidence series. And that's what it's for. It's tough love. It's to let you all know what I went through so you don't have to go through everything I went through. The reason why I'm sharing my journeys, my natural hair journey, my weight loss journey, keeping the confidence is because a lot of times I found that I had to be that builder of confidence. I would have loved for someone to tell me what they went through, how they handled it, why they had to go through this, why they had to see that. And that's what I want to provide you all. So let's go ahead and get back to the lesson at hand. Keeping the confidence. In spite of what other people think about you, what they want you to do, and then I'm wanting you to top yourself. So let's get into that. First of all, I'm noticing in the world, period, I'm learning an epidemic of living for other people. We don't have that long of a life. We don't. Period. Naturally, we're not blessed with that long of a life. And a lot of times I find that people get late in their life, and they find out they've lived it for the wrong reasons or lived it for other people. And I don't want you to experience that. So let's go. I found that in my journeys, many of my subscribers, just to get you up to date, some of you all come to me for natural hair. Some of you all come to me for weight loss. So for you all who come to me for natural hair, you might not know my weight loss side. I used to be over 220 pounds. I know what it's like to be a bigger female in society. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to go through cutting off all my hair and going natural. In fact, I went through both of the journeys at the same time. So I know what it's like, double whammy. And let's say whammy because let's think about it. If we think about society, both of those things are seen as less acceptable than not. So let's move into it. I think a lot of times what I found about myself and others around me is that we hear what people want us to do. We hear what people want us to be. We try to shape and form what we're put on this earth for to satisfy others. We try and foster relationships because people want us to do that. Or we try to make changes based on how other people feel. We change our hair based on what other people think. We change our clothes based on what other people think. We will starve ourselves to lose weight for what other people think. But I'm here today to tell you, stop doing it. Stop doing it right now. Stop self-loathing. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop not allowing what you want to happen for you to come through. I'm tired of seeing people always down because of what someone else has said about them. If we took the time to think only about what other people had to say about us and lived for that, then we would all be ran crazy right now. Because first of all, the things that people impose on you are not the things they even expect of themselves. So trying to come up to their standards, which sometimes are not even up here, they're sometimes way down here, will cause you to go crazy. So what I want you to do in my Keeping the Confidence series, just to let you all know, I always try to teach a solution. I'm not just telling you what to do because I think you should do it. I tell you what to do and I try to give you a solution because I've been there. So first of all, you're going to have to stop listening to people. That's the first thing. Let's think about life in general. I think about all the social networking aspects of life, and I can bring that into play because that's become so friggin' popular. Social networking is like the way of life for some people. That is the only way some people communicate, so let's use that. And because I'm big in the social networking world, I want to focus on that. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. I've received crazy messages, mean, hateful messages. Get off camera. We don't want to hear you. But you know what? I still strive for better because I do what I believe in and I do it well. If I didn't do it well, then you wouldn't want to listen to me today. I want you all to understand that you cannot continue to live for other people. You will wake up at the age of 70 years old and realize you haven't been true to you. You have not been true to you. And let's talk about life, period. I love my mother dearly. I love my family dearly, but we all know that that plays a part in everything that we do as well. There comes a point where your confidence has to kick in, where you have to rely on your own self-esteem, your own self-worth, and your own pride in order to get through. And not only that, but your higher being, which for me is God. I realize that you have to lean on that, because at times you're going to be alone. It was times during my weight loss where I felt like nobody could understand. I felt like nobody could understand why I was doing what I was doing, that they could not understand my pain. When I was going natural, they couldn't get that. They couldn't feel why I wanted to cut off my hair, why I thought that natural hair was more beautiful, or why I thought that it would be more beautiful or a better choice for me. Sometimes people will never understand your purpose. Some people will never get your plan. Some people will never get your sense of who you are. They will never get that. But that's sometimes not for them to get. Furthermore, keeping those people in your life can sometimes hinder you. Yes, you can lend a helping hand. You can show somebody the way, but at the same time, if they refuse, you have to keep it moving. You have to keep it moving. You have to build up to a place where you top yourself. You're no longer looking at a list of who's doing what. You're no longer putting yourself in a category. Yes, naturally, as human beings, we compare ourselves. That's natural. But when I say work to top yourself, you're setting goals based on where you are. You're topping those goals and you're trying to get to another level. That's how you should be working. And a lot of times I feel like people will try to knock your hustle. They will. They'll knock your hustle as hard as they possibly can. You know how many people had something to say about me losing weight? You know how many people had something to say about me going natural? Do you know how many people had something to say about me starting YouTube? Do you know how many people had something to say? The list goes on and on. My education, do you know how many people had something to say about that? And I'm sure you all can share in those same things. Women who are mothers, men who are fathers, everybody who has been in some situation where someone has told you what you should be doing. But you have to get to the point where you believe in you. That's the only thing that is going to get you through and help you be successful in this life. You have to keep that confidence at a level. And I know we've discussed this before in some of my Keeping the Confidence series, where even sometimes we build this false sense of self-esteem. We do. But you know what? At the beginning of those journeys, you have to pick yourself up some way. You have to find a way to tell yourself you're worth it. You have to figure out a way to tell yourself you're intelligent. You make wise decisions. You're smart. You're beautiful. You're lovable. Everything about you is the way that it should be. And nobody else can really understand that. So what I want you all to do and take from this is that you no longer can live for other people. I've stopped doing it. And even when I find myself trying to compare myself, it just don't even feel right. Because in my mind, I'm on a whole nother plane. I'm on a whole nother level. And it's not to say I'm better than anybody. No, when I say on a whole nother level, that does not mean I feel that I'm better than anyone. But I feel that sometimes people will never understand the level of playing that I'm doing. I'm not going to play down here anymore because I've topped that level. Stop returning to levels that you've already mastered. Move up. Move up, top yourself, and stop comparing yourself to people who will never understand your purpose or your journey. I want you all to take that with you tonight. I want you to understand it, internalize it. And we're going to keep moving forward in this series because I have a lot more to bring and a lot more to show. Y'all know Beautiful Brown Baby Doll loves you. I'm only coming at you because I care about you. Y'all know each and every one of my subscribers. I care about you. I tell you that on the regular. And it ain't just to scoop up subscribers because, like I said, I never came on YouTube for fame or fortune. I came on here to be of inspiration, to help with knowledge, to help you so you don't have to go through everything I went through. So you know what? Your girl loves you. I understand. I've been there. Make sure that you all visit www.beautifulbrownbabydoll.com for more inspirational talks like this and much more. God bless. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace. Guys, be sure to visit and join www.BeautifulBrwnBabyDol, where you can find natural hair care solutions and weight loss solutions. Make sure that you join by looking on the side panel. You can join with Facebook, or you can sign in by going to the members page and click the join button. Really simple, guys. Also, make sure that you check out my products and services, including my weight loss and hair care consultation packages. They're very reasonable. And also just check them out. You can see the descriptions there, and I also have a video here which you can watch. Don't forget about the fabulously unique Natural Hair Affair 2010 taking place in Tampa, November 6, 10 to 4 p.m. Make sure you join my Facebook fan page, Nina, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, Ellis Hervey, there just as it's spelled. Also, follow me on Twitter, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. It's spelled just a little bit different. Follow my Twitter fan page, Brown Baby Doll Fans. And also, make sure that you check out my girl Tiff, who designed the YouTube page. You can find all of these links at the bottom of the page in the content section. Real simple, guys. Much love, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll.